You write your life story by the choices you make. You never know if they have been a mistake. Those moments of decision are so difficult. It has nothing to do with clothing or makeup. Just put your shoulders back and chin up, and face the world with pride. The trick in life is learning how to deal with it. You can't control how other people see you or think of you. But you have to be comfortable with that. I believe that if you want to go make your mark on the world, you've got to go out and do it. Don't be shy, be adventurous. You have to go through the long, painful process of learning techniques to be able to recognize a good accident or a bad accident. A woman with knowledge is something that frightens the status quo quite a lot. There's no good way to waste your time. Wasting time is just wasting time. The great marriages are partnerships. It can't be a great marriage without being a partnership. It was never my intention to marry anybody. Economics are basically the only reason to get married, but I'm very glad I did it. I learned quite early on in life that we are all two people. And one of those people none of us will ever know. Hollywood is a very small world. The people who matter matter, and the people who don't matter are just like nothing. There isn't a King Lear for women, or a Henry V, or a Richard III. You reach a level where you can handle that stuff technically and mentally, and it's not there. When you're young and beautiful, you're paranoid and miserable. We're all idiots when we're young. We don't think we are, but we are. So we should be. Working away from my husband for long periods is good and bad. It stops us taking each other for granted and gives us space, but I miss him terribly. I am so happy that I didn't have children. Well, you know, because I've had freedom. And I've so loved my freedom. The role of women has always been undervalued in the spy world, always undermined in terms of recognition. Unfairly so. It's a world that needs women. Patience can be a good thing, but not necessarily. Sometimes it's not so bad to be impatient. I'm a little bit too polite. I remember thinking, when I was in my early 30s, that this is the best age to be and I still believe your 30s are a wonderful time. Being powerful is so much more interesting than being beautiful. You have to allow life to play itself out. Gardening is learning, learning, learning. That's the fun of them. You're always learning. I think still it is very fine not to want children. There are far too many people in the world. It is my contribution to ecology. All you have to do is to look like crap on film and everyone thinks you're a brilliant actress. Actually, all you've done is look like crap. Words can be used for venal purposes. Words are incredible sources of propaganda and can cause terrible havoc. It seems to me that the years between 18 and 28 are the hardest, psychologically. Everyone wants to be a movie star or a model, to be in the papers, but few realize just what hard work it is, getting up early, and so on. I hate people eating on film. I hate it even worse on the radio, when people eat on the radio. I just can't stand it. You could build 3 hospitals with the cost of 1 film, and I take that very seriously. Humor in a relationship is so important. Many women will say that. Some say, if they can make you laugh, it's the sexiest thing on earth. Nothing is quite so emotional and passionate as what goes on inside of a family. People are driven to distraction by a father or a mother or a husband or a child.